Hello, Verity traders. This is our daily market recap. Let's see what happened in the market together. Remember, this is not financial advice. Take responsibility for your trades. Right. So in the news, we have the S&P 500 that briefly topped the 7,000 mark. This reflects cautious sentiment near record highs. At the end of the day, the stocks ended mixed. So the Fed kept the rates as they are. The AI-driven tech rally was continuing, and the gold surging, never stopping surging on geopolitical tensions. They look like they're never ending. After hours, we got three of these big tech companies, Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla, that reported earnings. So all of them had good earnings. But in the markets and in the charts, we got Meta and Tesla gapping up after hours and Microsoft gapping down. This triggered a mega cap divergence and mixed futures. Obviously, the traders will keep looking at the next tech earnings like Apple earnings, but the center stage is always going to be AI CapEx, capital expenditures for AI. It's a really important thing that we need to look at. The traders are looking at to understand which direction the tech sector will go from here. So it was a bit of a mixed bag, I have to say. If we look at the advancing and declining stocks, we have 64% of stocks that were declining. So in a market that touched the $7,000 mark, we have 64% of stocks that are declining. So this is telling you that the big tech stocks, yes, are having big moves, but normal stocks are not performing that well now, at least in this last 2 days. We still have 55% of stocks, 56 almost above the 50 SMA and 44 below. But the number of stocks below the 50 SMA, it's increasing a little bit. So here we can see that I haven't seen yet a market that is pushing to move higher that strongly. So we'll see what happens. If we look at the charts, this was the end of the day, the S&P, we're using the SPY, the ETF. And again, yes, it moved up higher and then lost most of its gains. So it didn't really go anywhere. Yes, we're above the 20, we're above the 50. That's a bullish setup. But still, I can see some caution before making any move. Obviously, a big part in all of this is the NASDAQ, are the tech stocks, because we need to understand the remaining big companies reporting earning, what their performance is going to be. Again, CapEx is a big thing here. So the NASDAQ and the QQQs, here we have the ETF, at the end of the day, we're literally back to previous level of resistance. So we will have to see now if we consolidate and preparing to push higher, or we just pull back, give a little bit of breather and move back higher. We don't know that. Again, this is like a candle that is not that nice. It's not that nice to see in this area. The volume also, obviously, for economic and macroeconomic reasons, volumes are elevated. Again, here is like a wait and see situation. So I wouldn't do many moves. I wouldn't put on many trades here. I wouldn't expose myself too much because I'm not really sure where this market is going. In the broad market, so we have the maps with all the sector here, and that's the situation after hours. If you can see, Microsoft was down 6%. Okay, Tesla and Meta were up high. Again, they all did good with earnings. But then there's guidance involved and so on. So we'll see how the remaining stocks of the tech sector are going to perform. But the rest of the market was literally going nowhere. So we have a minus 0.6, a minus 0.2. The stocks really didn't move much, and they were a little bit lagging, a little bit in negative territory. Again, this is a really, really mixed bag, and the real moves were only made by these tech stocks. So be careful with tech stocks. Again, it's a bit dangerous to trade the news this way. So I shouldn't be, as a trader, I shouldn't be anticipatory. I should be reactionary. So we react to what we see. At the moment, I'm not really sure what we're seeing. So in the economic calendar, we had our federal funds rate kept at 3.75%. What else do we have today? Unemployment claims. Let's see how it goes with that, and core PPI. Now, the stocks to watch. I don't have many stocks to add to our watch list, and I wouldn't suggest, again, to expose ourselves too much. If you want to add, you can add to your watch list. Again, this is not financial advice. You can just add the stocks to your watch list just to have a look at them, to check what they're doing, how they're performing. Here we have Alden Gold and gold mining space. And we have on the bear side, Berkshire Hathaway and Way. Again, you can add them to your watch list and have a look at them. So, at the end of the day, the whole conversation is stocks didn't move much. We have a mixed bag here. Big movers are only in the tech sector. So I will wait and see how the rest of the market performs, where the money are moving in.